Michael, great job on this picture. This was actually further back. I started with the zoomed in version. This picture's non-related. I just like it. I haven't put it in yet. This is like, or in a while. This is 6 weeks ago. This was from today. This was awesome. So just hang in there. There's a bunch of different places. It's not all the same thing. I think it's a pretty good video. Like I don't know. I didn't really mean for some of it to become a video. This was where I did a live video, and I wanted to actually look at it again. It's really amazing. I don't really waste your time too much. Over and out. I also revisit where I filmed in 8K this amazing perch on the oldest tree in the forest. We have something clearly running away from it, and we think it's possibly a trick. Plus, I get some good zooms in this where they're right behind X's, things like that. This will clear up pretty quickly. You guys, wow, this is a campsite, right? So I'm up in this area that I'm familiar with. This is not, this right through those woods right there is that hut and that big X on the ground with the other hut. Remember I showed you a week ago? And it all turns into grass. You can't tell this comes up here. In fact, I thought I was just taking a chance. Like I didn't know if it was legal. And then it opened to dirt again. You can tell no one's been here. Like someone has, but not in a long time. I think it's because it looks like you're not supposed to go here now. Watch this. Okay, so this is interesting. Off of this one. Okay, so I'm not going to say anything about that wood. I think they're putting it there so people don't walk around the forest trying to find it. Wait till you see the one at the end of the video. It's not quite exactly what I want to say, but it could be them. It's not as blatant as the other one. That trident sure is, though. With that, oh my God, there's a seat in there, I think. I'm not kidding. That's a seat right there. It goes way in, see? Not only that, but it has a, I told you, every campsite, they'll just sit right there. And these people are just roasting marshmallows. He's sitting right there. There's a reason. There's a reason. It's not just eavesdropping, in my opinion. Watch this. Completely out of sight. I just got off the bike and walked over. I didn't walk over. It's as far as I went right here. I looked up, I'm like, oh my God. Because this, you guys, this isn't a campsite that you can, it's easy to get to. It's like way up here. You know, like that must be like a local guy or something that knows about it. Because I don't even come over. I've been over back in there because I walked from over that way. So this is active. This is them. Look. Oh, they're all broken. Every one of them is broken. Look at this, you guys. I'm telling you, you know what's crazy is there's a seat. Look at all the sticks in there. There's a seat right there. Now, it could be uncampsite related because there is one that they got from the campsite. No shocker, a long time ago. Right, watch this. Look how many sticks. Wow, you guys. I got my helmet on still. What is this? Who's this guy, like Darth Vader? Look at the two, look at the main beams are on. Wow, that's the first one I ever found, remember? It was huge, it was 10 times the size of this, but they started both on stumps as well. I was just there the other day. That's where I filmed it. That's where the Dark Wallow is. And that's how they do it there. Okay, that's how I know for sure. You see the twists? Look at the sticks they choose. It's crazy. See? Look at the twists. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. X. Wait. I'd rather focus on this. Let me just look at it one more time. There's really good ground stuff behind me. Like big stuff on the ground. Down there. Right there. Look at the sticks. I don't know if they like me doing this or not here. I'm not sure. I don't get like the happiness. I get more of like it's no big deal, but at the same time, they don't really need me to do it. That's what I think here. Look at that though, tough. You guys, you can't do this and expect me not to. They did. I can't believe they did it over here too. Look how they used entire trees. Look, this is an entire tree. It's a blind. Look where they stuck it. Not down below. He put it there because that way they can be in there or something. They might use these to go to Mars. I have no idea. There's a seat in there. You guys, it's a distinct round seat. Look at it. You can see it. It's been disturbed even. And then look, pine. Oh, I knew it. Look at this. Termites probably, right? But that doesn't matter. It's unique, right? Beaver, it looks like. Tell me that's stuck in the ground. That's a seat. And they shook pine needles. Fresh green. They were green. Some of them are still green. Pine needles. Oh, look, they go all the way. Okay, so, oh, you know what? Some of these did fall. These had pine. These had. So they did this early. They did this probably within a month ago or so. I struggle. You know, I'm just going by my feelings. So my feelings could be totally wrong. And hopefully they are. And they did put this because they know I'd see it eventually. I don't know, because I miss this. I've been here many times and I never come up that. Because it's all grass. Like it's grown over. And you can't tell that you can drive it with the bike. And I figured I could just take a look. Because there's nobody around up here. I think it's because of the no fires. That goes in here. What the heck? That might have been from someone cutting wood. I don't know. It doesn't look like it to me. You guys, this is really pretty back here, actually. What it is I've been up here a mile or so. It goes straight up this hill and then up in this weird corner. I filmed it. You guys have seen it, but you might not know what I'm talking about. It turns into like this dark, like trident structure haven, like a square of it. And you walk in through there and I mean, nothing happened, but it's so hidden on purpose, that one. Look at this, you guys. This is right at the teepees. I have to back. I don't want to even do this, but I gotta back it up. And there it is. Look at the trails around this thing. I just gotta show. Well, first of all, those two huts over there are unbelievable. If you haven't seen that video, go back. I think it's one of them is even the thumbnail. The thumbnail's the hut with the X on top. And then they do another one with a giant X next to it, which is actually right there, you guys. I think it's right there. Yeah. Or it's like over there. It's really close. I don't want to show them again because I already showed. What the? Look at that. You guys, I had seen this before. When I came back to that world, I saw it, but I don't know if those were there like that. And I don't think that was like that. I'm almost sure that was not like that, and I'm not sure if that was. And this is all behind what I just showed you. Look at the double brakes in the back. If it wasn't blurring, you could look at it. I think we got a timestamp, didn't we, up there? It was like up there. I would have forgot all about it. Oh yeah, and look at the way top's all weird. See if it comes into focus. Right there. Blatant, you guys. Once I start doing this, I don't stop. Like, especially if I start seeing, like, when I just know they're there with me, I get these feelings of, like, I think they're liking it. Even sometimes I'm, like, nervous about it because I can't leave. Like, I just want to show you more and more, even though I know that you might bore you. Like, I'm like, I think they want to show it to you because they would just make me leave. They could give me feelings, too. Like, where you'd never know, just, like, all of a sudden make you be like, you know what, I'm just leaving. This is boring. And you would just think you decided that. That's happened to us too many times. Try to, you know, I can't swear that to you because, you know, we're human and we can think things that are happening and it's not, and, you know, and I freely admit that. Like, I don't know sometimes who's doing anything. I don't, or it's me, or using my imagination, and that gives me goosebumps. No, not really. I couldn't produce goosebumps for you. I couldn't produce anything on command. Like, I couldn't sneeze on command. I could cough, of course, but I couldn't what I mean? That kind of stuff, it just happens. You can't really control it. Like there's a cough. All right, cool. Pretty crazy. It's exactly like, it looks like it's a different environment, but it's the same thing as over there, the way they do the trails. And then there you go on top of the stumps. They did that. I'm missing something still. Look at the leaner going all the way up. Look at that leaner. There's a trident behind it. I'm just trying to figure out. Look at all those sticks up here. Like there's no way someone put all these sticks there. They did it because they do it all over this forest. Look at that. A person cutting firewood would never do that. And no one's been cutting firewood here in a long time. Looks like that was a known little hidden place up here, but it got, the grass got, I'm surprised they haven't laid a log across it, to be honest with you. They might want you back here. My guess is the only time this gets used is it's probably an elk hunter. That's what I'm thinking. That's really crazy. The trident in the indented round hole that I have filmed hundreds of times. You guys look at the leaner. At the bottom, it's a rock. And then there's a piece of weird metal. That's a seat. I can't tell you when the last time he sat in it, but that was definitely... Here's the rocks. Same thing as the last campsite. I don't know which, if you'll see, I never know. I take too much footage. Mental patient. Over now. Trident. Weird rocks. See, I told you. I told me. Right there. And I was right, look. I couldn't see it till just now. That's really, really old. I can tell even by the nails they used. It's just resting there. It's not nailed in. On both sides, I could just take that and throw it off. I'm surprised they haven't. Because that's for hanging, that's for bleeding, a kill. And I don't know if, no matter whether they kill animals or not, I don't know, but I can't imagine they're thrilled with a human up here just doing it for fun. That's an old fire, and they put an X in it. You guys, that fire has got to be 10 years old. And then look next to it. How is that next to it? And what is it? They had to put that X in there. Look at that. Oh, that's it right there. Oh no, what is that? Yes, look at this. This is turning into too long of a video. Yeah, this is the back side of it. I'm not going to go over there. You guys, we got timestamps in there. You guys put a can? What is this? Maybe I'm not there. Look what they did here, and they put a can. Oh my God. Look. X. It's a giant triple quadruple something. X right on the ground. Oh, we're not there yet. That's the blind over there. I can tell by I can't see it, but that's the trident. I know what that mainframe thing looks like. Look at the trails. It's incredible in here. There's nothing. It's all clean. That's where the sticks come from. And then look at the can. They put the can there. They put that can there. Do I have to say, trust me? Trust me. My friends used to I think someone used to make fun of me because I used to say that all the time. I'd be like, trust me. Just trust me. Pine cones spread everywhere. Like the mulch of it, the eating of it, it's everywhere through here. These guys are right here. We had them in timestamps. Andrew, I remember you got some good ones here. I think Carlos got a couple good ones here. I think Gail always gets some. Another weird rock. Look at him putting the rocks all over. I don't know why. I'll bet you anything it's got a freaking face on it. What do you want to bet? It's a face. Some kind of face. You just trust me, it's a face. I don't even want to know. In here, they crossed this entrance with coming from that way. So that's where you go to park. If you come up these dirt roads, it's all dirt roads at the top. Like these things zigzag all the way up here to get here. They covered it with a trident. Really cool. Ground glyphs. Okay, and then most blatant of trail markers. And then this is still alive. And they got some boulder in the tree with a trident behind it. So that's probably another spot they stand in. That log is very weird to me. It got there recently. Look, or broke recently. It goes this way. Oh, he ripped it. Look. Look at it. Goes. I'm following brand new stuff. It stops. It goes this way. So from here, this dude like ripped something off and walked this way. I swear. Don't trust me. I swear. Over there. Just about to leave, right? You got your trident with the seat, okay? An entire new hut in the back, and this is the best one, right here. Hold on. Sorry about that. Right here. Can't see anything. You walk to here, you have your stick that points right into it. It's a squiggly with a pointer. Okay. There's the other seat right there. It's round. It's theirs. What do you think about that? It's got a big piece. This one has a piece of metal on it too. What the heck? That one has a piece of metal. So there's a round hole with a piece of metal. Round hole piece of metal. This one is trying to bend into the piece of metal. Blue. Oh my God! That's a I quit. I'm retired. Things happen here yet or not? We'll see. Today's my first day back to one of my favorite places. We got some weather coming in. I'm very thankful for, actually. Holy shh! You can't see it from anywhere. It's never existed. Look at that. What is that? And when did they do that? It's some kind of an X. Let's see if we can get to it. Remember, I'm good, you guys. I literally have trained myself to see things that you're not supposed to find right there. Walked in here, let's see. Now, I want to see if I can see that thing I was zooming up from over there. I walked all the way in just because first of all, there's this crazy spot. Wait till you see it. Like, I can't even remember I was doing a live video. Tried it. There's this brand new X-like teepee. Oh, that's it. You know what it was? I think it's actually the structure. I didn't realize. I wonder if they added onto it. You guys, look at this. It's a place you'd never see it. I don't know how I found it. There's a seat right there. I get so excited here. My goosebumps, my excitement level goes to ultimate. It's like, I swear, you guys, my vibes, it depends on what's happening in my life. I think that's going on too, like stress and anxiety over money, things like that affect me and us and everything we do. But I think I genuinely get their feelings. That's the crazy part. That is bizarre. That's bizarre, because even a person wouldn't put a coat hanger here. No person has a coat hanger with them when they go camping, and there's an X next to it. And then watch this. Seriously, guys, this is insane. Wow, I'm so glad I stopped back here. I found this and never even really... I did look at it, but it was live, and that distracts me because I'm reading stuff. Watch this, you guys. It's so active. It's all their deep mulch. See? They do it on purpose. They made this mulch. It's all disturbed. Oh, it is. Okay, so it was the X in front that I saw. I didn't know I could see it from down there. Look at this, you guys. Remember, this is the one that they made the wall and everything. Big, huge disturbances recently. All through the mulch and seats. See, it's all disturbed. I don't know. I'm assuming the camera can see it. Look at the arches and stuff all through the forest. It's crazy that they do this right here. I'm beside myself at how they choose the spots, okay? So remember, you don't have to question anything I'm saying because of that, okay? That right there alone will confirm everything I'm about to tell you, okay? Which is, I don't know yet, but all disturbed. That rock they took out to put on the wall.
See, I don't know if they did that little part for what reason, but they took all of these rocks out of the ground and put them there. And then they made this. And then look, not only is there that incredible, this is like tribal-like right here. It's all off the ground, right? There's disturbances inside. I think it looks like footprints inside. Giant X, there's two bending up with the X, okay? Two, which touches this whole structure, okay? Right there, comes in, which is that one right there. The whole thing's connected. Now that's not good enough. These guys know who I am, okay? So blatantly, it's almost crazy what I've been through with these guys. Okay, so over here, there's another one. So you have like your teepee. It's like a teepee, half a teepee, like structure. You go straight down to where I'm pointing the camera, and that's the seat down there for the bear. And you still think it's a bear? Or is it them tricking you? You simple, common, trickable person. Right there. X on top. Amazing. Look at that. When I get to film something like this, you guys, that's when it's... Who remembers the crazy boulder field? I gotta be really quiet. Like, they know the cars there and stuff, but they're not usually thinking someone's gonna walk through there. I'm just jumped a fence. But it's a big ass groundhog. Yes, I said ass. No one's perfect. You know, the one thing about me is that when I do say something like that, even if it's, you know, not a terrible, terrible curse word, I'm very conscious of it. Can't explain these boulder piles to save my life. Give me a second. If I can do the video I wanted to do today, I got a storm coming right at me. Please, no signals. I want to catch this guy. There's something going on with this spot. I'm not there yet, but I want to get near there. Before I talk. Shit. They've done all of this new. Look, again, giant ants. This is a new thing. It's huge, guys. That is 12 feet long ants. Right out in front of them. Just remember that. There's something with the ants. This is as far as you tell me it was a bear. I filmed it in 8K, okay? There's no way in. The crazy part was I was loud. Footprint right there. I had been doing a whole video. I went out into oblivion and came back. Plus with bear, there's poop, there's bear prints, there's nothing but their world and a giant perch. Seats, X's. To the X's. This place never fails. Not this place, but like around here. For me, they immediately get a hold of me. There's where he was. You're telling me on the oldest tree in the forest. The oldest tree. You guys got to see the size of it. I'd never show you a tree that big. It's never died. That's what all these would look like if there wasn't fires. There's no bear scat. It's all marked by them. The reason I'm telling you this is because it's one of the most important things ever told by a researcher. They can make you believe they're a bear. Look at this, you guys. Oh, it's all pine cones in there now. There's the seat. Last year, it was much deeper. It's been filled in. Sorry about that. Look at the size of this tree. Leaner. Okay, we have behind and in front of the leaner, right? I'm seeing other people now getting that. All I did was a video called Behind the Leaner. Huge footprints. Huge footprints. He's around here somewhere. Look, and here's your system that I discovered that explains to you what is really here. Never believe even your own eyes when you're in the forest, in a sense. Read, learn what the system, learn how to do this, and you'll never have to question a picture or a situation again. You might have to question it, but you won't worry about it. There it is. Because that tree is 4 feet from there to there. It just doesn't look like it on the camera. Look at the leaners, okay? This is them. I filmed you one getting up, pretending like he was a bear, but moving twice as fast as any bear can move. And bears can move fast, believe me, when they want to. As lazy as they look, when a bear has to, he's got movement of Superman, but not like that dude does. Look at the leaners going right above the seat. These come right into the seat. There's prints going right off of it. It almost looks like a bear has been here, but it's him. You know, it's them. You don't know what they look like. You don't know what their feet look like. You don't know anything. We just think we do. We do get regular, big footprints, of course, but that's just one very unique creature out here. In fact, I am probably the only one that can tell you this. Star structure is the creature you're talking about is a minority. Okay, this whole entire tree is being worshipped. Look at the pine cones, you guys. I'm just sitting. They're not from falling. They were put there. If they're from falling, they'd be everywhere. They're literally gathered and put there. They eat the pine nuts. Where is he? I know they're in here, you guys. There's no excuse today. The weather's ideal. I do have a storm coming, and then later today, it's supposed to rain a lot, which we really need. So I can complain like, oh my God, I can't do a video. I'm doing a video, but not the one I wanted. Because that would bring me late into the afternoon in the deep forest. And I'm not getting stuck in that cold rain up there. It is, you guys, it's like getting rained on with ice water. Here, even in the middle of the summer. Special place, would never have thought it in a million years. It's not even, you can just see, you gotta look very carefully. They don't overly mark, except here you'll see it's all clear. See? It's all clear. Whenever it's clear, it's where they are. You can even see the footprints and the disturbances right there. Okay, and you can see their system. What I tell you, you don't have to question what I just said because of the system. Okay? If you don't understand that, man, you something's severely wrong with you. Okay? That's not an opinion. It's an absolute fact. I'm showing you the secrets. Why would you fight it? Accept everything I'm saying because I'm going to be right, okay? I am right. Another floater in the middle of the sky. I don't know why it's blurring when I'm zooming on that thing. Come on now. Blatant. Are we starting to catch on? I show you the same exact thing in every single world I go to. Okay? It's amazing how they cleared all of this. Like, they literally swept it with a broom, you guys. I mean, it should look like that, That's how the woods look. Go in any woods. It's years of compost and leaves. They clean it all, and it's all on their structures. On their ground structures. All right, so I didn't catch them. I don't know if it was just timing or he just knew I was coming. I mean, they saw me coming down. They probably knew it was me. Since I've done it to them before, it would be really, really crazy if I had caught him again on there. But now it's a place I got to check quite a bit. Because it's easy. It only takes me 5 minutes, 10 minutes to walk in from the road. All right. Now, let's go somewhere else. Say hello to the kings of this area. Go figure. This is what they look at all day long. Okay? Where the magic happens, that's what they get to see. Where the eerie happens, they get to see nothing. Okay, where they come out of the back of people's necks, is they have views like that. So I did a little time there off the camera, calling the Almas people. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Oh, it's coming right at me. Look at that. Look at that. That's like hurricane, like it's not the same thing, but I mean like rain-wise, it's gonna be a downpour. Look how pretty. Yes, that's where God lives. That's gonna be my next channel. We're gonna do heaven research. Only I will be able to take you to heaven. And we're over to that other forest over there. I wasn't gonna go that far, but take a look before I show myself. You guys gotta see the seats in there. This is perfect weather for them to be out in. It's chilly, it's 60, and it especially becomes chilly now. It'll be go down to 50, 49 if it starts to rain. I can feel the wind from the storm now. So I'll wait on that. I've got to go back. I've been waiting for a couple of years now to go back in that forest. It's so special in there. We camped over there. That's part of them. I filmed them. 5 of them when I woke up in the morning were sitting right on the edge just watching me. I could see them, like 5 black masses. And then I zoomed on them. And I'm like, Rio, they're right there watching us. It was barely sunrise. You couldn't see, the sun hadn't even come up yet. But it was light out, you know. They were right there and we were camping down there. And then you go up there and there's all these seats, like the most defined seats you've ever seen. So you know what, we'll skip that. This is basically the same forest. And I'll show you how incredible. In fact, right back in here I usually get activity. Like you'll hear vocal activity, like whistles, but it's blatant. The times I filmed it in here was so blatant. There's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3, and there's the low one, 4. There's 4 X's right there. Not to mention the one that's big that I showed you from the woods. Watch this, give me a sec. Tom B, hope you're feeling better. Sorry, Tom, I haven't done a shout out for you. I don't know why. I've been thinking about you. I think I did, it just didn't get in like I was doing some monotonous clip, and I was too annoying to put it in, but I think I have given you a shout out. Just that you were, is it your back or your neck? I forgot, you told me, but at this moment I can't remember. It was something very similar to what I go through. He had surgery, I think. Let's try. When I tell you about the green open forests, it's where the magic happens. I'm not saying you can't make magic happen somewhere else, but I sure like to see the video when you're done. Okay, you have the leaner, just with that, right? And that one right next to it. There's no weeds on the ground. Okay, nothing. It's a spot. Walk out of it, there's green on the ground. Oh, they got a new structure here. Let me see. Right there. It's incredible. I found this. Oh, they got more new. That's all new. I found this forest this same day we filmed that dude, the Almas guy. Afterwards, I had completely forgot. I stopped the car. It's when everything was happening to me like crazy. I just stopped the car. Dan's got to go. He's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Just wait, just wait." And I just run into the forest. I don't know why. I have no idea why. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Just trust me, just trust me." Then I don't come back out, and he finally comes in. Dan, I mean, if I'm telling the story wrong, tell me, but That's approximately it. And then he comes in and he's like, holy, oh my God. And then he just kept going, you guys, this is all new to this part. None of this has been here before. Wow. Look, not this. I mean this, but not what I'm talking about. This. Now it's new because you'll know. I've never shown it to you before. Wow. I know because Hobbitville starts over there. This whole world changes right from here and becomes little beings like the Smurfs over there. You could walk to the base of that. Those guys will never do a thing. Because there's certain places, it's only little people. Only. There's ones where it's comboed, but there's spots over there, and they will never do anything to make you aware of them because it's too dangerous. We're too powerful for them. It's one thing, as soon as a human knows he can prey on something, he will. Look at that. Trail marker. Two trail markers. What do you say if you're a regular person there? This is the beginning of Hobbitville. These are all little. As soon as you get right past here, it's all rocks. And it's all hobbits. Yep. I mean, I don't know. You can make up whatever word you want. I just make up words. Like, from our words. Like hobbit. It's not exactly probably a hobbit, but that's the size, So I have to come up with nicknames. And some guy will go right to a dictionary or reference a movie. Like, Mark, a hobbit is... No, but I know I'm going to go to prison as soon as I get done going to your house. Over now. Man, this is an amazing place right here. See the ground, how it's all dirt? It's all them. Look at the pinecone piles. Squirrels don't do that. Okay? Squirrels will take it and put it in a hole up in a tree, maybe, and stockpile, but not where everyone else can get it. You ever see Ice Age? Okay? It's not much different. Once he got that acorn, that's whatever he had, that nut he had, he wasn't giving up for the rest of his life. It's kind of a joke with that movie, but not really. This is them. These are the others. There's little tiny beings here, and they come out of places like that. Right there. Okay, it's not an animal, I promise. That's got cobwebs in front, too. That's the second hole. Here we go. It's been there a long, long time. It's probably an item from a human, just in case someone does walk across this, and then they think a person was here. That's what they do. They put it one human item. Any human that doesn't know about beings will immediately, because they're not even ever going to be suspicious, because in their minds there is no possibility of other life on this planet. I heard them. When I was off the camera, I heard them so blatantly. The chicken, everything. And then I whistled and nothing happened. All right, I'm dragging this on. I just wanted you to see. You can never see it enough, you guys. You could hear me talk enough. There's no question about that. But you can never see that enough because you don't realize it, but your knowledge is accumulating so much just by staring, just by looking. Keep looking, keep looking. It's something you just saw, like, I didn't learn anything from that. You'd be surprised because it'll add up with something else next time or a year from now, or seeing it somewhere else in someone else's video, and that now you know, because being a watcher of different people, sometimes you guys are sure more than anybody because you see people that don't know each other, showing and sometimes saying the same things, and neither one of them had any idea that they were. Look at that through the woods, you guys. Everything's just normal here, right? Look through the woods. Abby normal. just like my brain. Finally made it back. Look, Joel, you remember this? You know where I am. I'm in the middle of the craziest world, okay? Hey guys, here's something I noticed. I don't show it to you because I didn't think people would understand, but I think you guys are getting ready for the hard stuff to believe, okay? So this is a known spot. A lot of people, because it's easy off the dirt road to get here, and then people will camp here. They are literally camping in the middle of a Bigfoot world, like literally. They left these guys clean up. Joel, that's where you left your talking stick back there. I came back like way too much longer after I gave too much time. It was gone. So I don't know if a camper found it or not. I don't think so. We left it way back in that corner. I might take another look right now just for the heck of it. I'm pretty sure I found the tree and everything and it wasn't there. So either a person found it or they got it. I'm pretty sure they got it. So look at this, you guys. You know the campers didn't leave this like this, okay? They did it, okay? They can't deal that it's like OCD, in a sense. It really is, okay? Look what they did. They took everything the campers left and fixed it and put it in their language or whatever, their system, okay? No person ever puts wood like that. It just wouldn't be. It's all laid out. Rock on top of rock. Looks like that rock was probably on top too. And then they put 4 rocks together and then stuck a stick out of it. Okay, people don't do that. Pile of sticks there. I would believe that was from the people almost, but they did that too.
I think I just figured it out. They don't want people walking around their forest cutting and gathering wood, things like that. They destroy. It's crazy, and I probably just don't want them in there. They give them, I mean, in this particular place, they have given them a fire. Every little different size, the kindling, like, the mid-size. I mean, it's at least reducing someone wanting to go out into the forest. Look how clean this is.
Backed off of anywhere, right? They're not on the people at all. Here's another little fire. Okay, what do you see near the fire? They did that. Joel left them this amazing Indian talking stick thing. Like, I guess, see, their structures all begin right there. They did all that. Okay, I just wanted to show you so you understood. Giant X's on the ground. These were here. I've seen these last year. There's your structures. There's your first X. The X is back behind, straight up from the fire, are the best. But I don't want to take you up there. I've been up there enough times. There's no way it was a person, Joel. No one walked over here and then looked up in the trees. Somewhere in the trees right here, we put that talking stick. We put it on this side, like up in a tree. It would have blended like a stick. People don't find things like that. I might, because I'm staring at the trees, but look at the black X. So, Joel, I'm pretty sure. Field goal, just like Bigfoot Universe. Another X on the ground. We left it right here. Here's where they are. You're camping, they're right here. Huddling, going. Pss, pss, pss. They'll come in real close. They can literally stand. So as your fire's going, they'll stand right on that ring of light around your camp. They stand a foot out of it. It's crazy. And you can feel it. There's not one of you that hasn't had that feeling where you were like in the dark and you feel like someone's looking at you. There is times you probably did that to yourself, but believe me, most of the time it's actually a real feeling. You just think you're doing it to yourself because that's what you've been taught. They're actually really looking at you, okay? I have stood there, unlike most people I don't think anyone has really had that experience. Like where on purpose, like where I was there to see them. I had visited them for 3 years before that. And then finally we got to meet at night. And that was incredible. and not something I need to do again. I don't get paid enough money to do that right there. It's a nerve factor. You can't understand. You think you would. You think you can put yourself there, but you can't. I promise you, you can't. You have to be in that situation to even begin, and then you still don't understand it. You cannot comprehend with what's happening. It doesn't, you know they're real. We see their structures. We know it's all legit. But to actually see them is just a whole different, look at the X, guys. Okay, now do we believe they did that to the fire?